I'm Beth.
And I'm Jamal, and today we're talking about nutritional deficiencies and trying to conceive.
Are we deficient? Aren't we deficient? You'll find out in this video.
So for those of you who haven't been following our trying to conceive journey, we've been trying for over 5 years, coming close to 6 years now.
Don't remind me.
It's been an interesting journey. We're focusing mainly on trying to conceive naturally, and we are in the process of doing various different tests medically and all of that. Yeah, we've kind of touched on that in other videos and stuff. But it's kind of brought to light our general health, and when you're pursuing having a baby and you're not having a baby, it's kind of like,
what else is wrong?
what is wrong?
Yeah, it makes you do like a deep dive into sort of trying to work out if everything in your body is functioning the way it should be functioning. And so we decided to do a nutritional deficiency test to see if there was any vital nutritional stuff like vitamins and I don't know what I'm talking about, I'm not a doctor. If there's any vitamins or anything like that we are deficient in that could be contributing to our situation and anything else that we're experiencing.
So we decided to use York test. This isn't a sponsored video. We just went looking online for opportunities to test our nutrition.
And thanks to our parents because they paid for it.
Big shout out,
which is very kind.
So technically it's a gifted.
It's gifted from my parents.
So we took the test a couple of weeks ago. Basically, you get the box and you send off your blood sample in a couple of days back.
Experience.
Yeah.
Trying to stab ourselves in the finger.
We won't record the actual taking of the sample because
some people scream.
Yeah, it'll probably freak people out.
I thought there'd be a needle.
No, so basically you put your finger on the hole and then you squeeze it and it will shoot out.
What, squeeze this?
Yeah, and it will shoot out.
It's kind of like a COVID test.
A lot more
bloody.
Yeah.
Press the lancet firmly down until you hear a click.
Are you ready?
No, I'm not ready. I'm gonna get blood everywhere. I'm scared.
You can do it, you can do it.
I'm scared. So I press it?
Press it down until you hear a click. Ready?
No, I'm not ready. I'm so scared. It's only a little prick.
What do you mean? You've burnt yourself on the oven, you've accidentally...
That was unintentional.
Trapped your finger in a door, it'll be a little prick.
Can you do it?
Can I do it for you?
Yeah.
But then I'll hurt you and that's horrible.
But I'm asking you to hurt me.
Okay, you hold this.
Okay, hold that. The camera. Okay. Don't touch my finger. Because it's got to be clean.
Ready?
No! I'm not ready. Okay, do it really quickly. It will hurt.
I will.
Okay.
Ready?
No. Why is this so scary?
Okay, you got to put the camera on your finger.
Okay, hold on. Let me breathe. Okay.
Ready?
No.
3.
You're taking such a long.
You want me to do it?
Don't tell me. Ah!
Okay, you've done it.
Oh my gosh, that was horrendous.
There it is.
It actually wasn't so bad. It's the thought of hurting yourself. That's bad.
Oh, that's really bad. Oh, the sun is so bright.
They now just stabbed your mouth.
Oh gosh. Just do it.
Just do it straight away.
Ow! It didn't actually hurt that much. Oh,
there we go.
Snap.
There we go.
There we go.
Okay.
I don't know why I screamed so hard when you did it. It didn't even hurt.
Did it not?
It was more just the idea of it.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're all done.
We did it.
Plastered up.
It's actually not so bad. It's just
it's the anticipation.
Definitely. Of stabbing yourself.
I think I literally screamed when he did it. And it didn't even hurt.
I hope we recorded that.
So after we took our sample, we headed to the post office and sent that all off, and within 5 days we got our results back. Everything is done on the website. We get our results back on the website.
So what it tests for is vitamin D, vitamin B12, serum folate, iron deficiency does a whole deep dive into your cholesterol and triglycerides.
You're reading off the laptop, if you haven't noticed already.
And liver function. And wow, are we deficient in one of those?
So, the good news is we found out that our liver function, our cholesterol, our iron levels,
serum folate,
our folate are all fine.
But our vitamin D, I mean, okay, so it has like a level kind of system. So it's got green is like, yeah, dude, you're doing great. There's amber, which is like, man, you can do better than that. And then there's the red, which is like, dude, your nutrient levels suck. And basically we're in the, dude, your nutrient levels suck range in vitamin D.
Yeah, pretty much.
And we're in the, you could do better than that in
B12. So there you have it. I mean, we'll probably put a screenshot of our results on the screen so you can see what it looks like. It was really easy to do, even though the blood sample was horrible.
That was horrible. It was very easy and it was very quick.
Yeah.
Like it was a lot quicker than I expected, like to get our results back and stuff.
Yeah.
But I mean, it actually explains a fair amount of our symptoms.
Yeah. So whilst those nutrition things don't actually impact TTC that much, I would say, I don't know,
like directly.
They're not like the direct kind of main ones that, you know, people would be like, oh, you definitely need to take more of that.
Yeah, I mean, vitamin D for pregnancy is actually really important.
Yeah.
But I'm not pregnant, so.
There you go.
Sad times. But I need to get that up basically before I get pregnant, because that could be really damaging to obviously not only myself but the child.
The explanation is kind of quite simple really, because you get a lot of vitamin D from the sun and barely any foods contain vitamin D.
Yeah.
So living in England and during the winter it's been so like no sun at all. I mean, Britain is pretty renowned for not having much sun.
Yes,
so,
and it sucks.
Yeah. So it's quite common for people, no matter what their lifestyle, to be deficient in vitamin D.
Yeah, most people. I actually wrote down the number. Approximately 1 billion people worldwide are vitamin D deficient.
There you go. So.
Dang.
Dang.
Dang, bro.
Yeah, it's not the end of the world, but we are quite vastly deficient. I myself am more deficient than Beth. So darker skinned people need more vitamin D. Am I right saying that?
Yeah, especially common for black people, as the melanin lowers the skin's ability to convert sunlight into vitamin D.
So essentially, black people need more sunlight to get the same levels of vitamin D as white people. Completely just interrupted what I was
saying. Sorry, I threw down my phone and it made a louder noise than I expected.
And B12 is a very common deficiency in vegans. We are vegan.
Yeah.
But it's also actually a common deficiency of people all over the world, because again, B12 isn't found in many foods apart from meat and dairy and eggs and stuff like that. But also a lot of the B12 in meat is artificially put into the meat by it being fed to the animals. They are actually supplemented with the same kind of supplements that we would probably take as humans anyway. So the meat just becomes a middleman. I'm not too scared or like alarmed by those results, because they are very easily rectifiable.
Yes, we just need to like down a load of vitamin D and make sure that our vitamin B12 is better. But here are some symptoms of vitamin D deficiency, just in case you have one and you might want to get yourself checked. Aching muscles.
Painful bones.
Fatigue.
Reduced endurance.
Low moods and depression.
Poor sleep.
Losing hair, which I've been losing. I don't know if we've mentioned that.
Probably need to do a separate video on that.
Probably should do a separate video on that, but for the past, I don't know how long now,
9 months?
9 months. I have lost a lot of hair. I'd say like 15% of my hair.
But more at the top of your head.
Yeah, so around this part, I've lost a fair amount of hair. And it's been quite scary. And obviously we haven't really known why. So that could possibly be the reason, because apparently vitamin D deficiency and losing hair is especially common in women.
There you go.
So if you're losing hair, maybe check out your vitamin D levels.
Wounds healing slowly.
Dizziness.
Heart problems.
Excessive body weight.
Recurring infections.
Reduced cognitive function. So that can include things like brain fog, which I have had a major problem with. And vitamin B12 deficiency symptoms include a pale or yellowy tinge to your skin.
A sore red tongue, which, I mean, That can be a lot of things.
Pins and needles.
Disturbed vision.
Irritability.
Depression.
Fatigue.
And breathlessness or getting dizzy.
So that's a lot of different things to consider if you're having any of those things. I mean, it could be something else, but like, it's probably always good to get like a nutrient check anyway. Because we didn't really expect to be deficient in
anything. Really. I mean, we don't feel like...
because we eat like super healthy.
Yeah. But I mean, you don't really think about like very specific vitamins and what you're deficient in, and then what those symptoms would be, like, because you don't really know those things in normal life.
That's true.
And like, as long as you can kind of do your normal day.
And sometimes you just think you're a bit invincible, don't you?
Yeah, I think this whole trying to conceive journey has definitely made us feel completely not invincible, which is why I think it's almost made me want to be more healthy, and that's why we're doing things like this York test, and why we've pursued other opportunities to kind of grow health-wise and improve our health, because like, you know, you just don't know. Like, we never expected to be on this kind of journey, and it requires so much of you to just stay sane that you kind of want to do whatever you can to make your body feel good. So we highly recommend the York test. It was quick, it was really good, and we got our results.
York test, if you're watching and you want to send any of your other tests over, we're willing to be your guinea pigs. Not that you don't have loads of other people you can test on, but we really had a good experience.
So make sure you comment down below with your thoughts on the York test, on getting your nutrition levels checked.
Have you had your levels checked? And what have you found out about it? Also, if you've been trying to conceive, we'd be really interested to know what other sort of tests you've had done regarding just your general health and well-being.
I think it's nice to be in a kind of program with a doctor like we are, and we're also pursuing holistic and kind of natural health remedies, but then going off your own back to look into other private medical things. We'd be really interested to know what you guys are up to with that.
Yeah.
So yeah, drop that in the comments down below.
That's all for now. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel, and we will see you next time.
Bye.